History in question. First tonight at 10, confusion over the legacy of Medgar Evers and what visitors are being told at his National Monument home in Jackson. A new report claimed brochures at the Medgar Evers home had been pulled or edited to soften the truth about his killer. But when we went found looking, we saw something different. Good evening and thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Troy Johnson.
And I'm Megan West. Tonight, we're investigating what's actually there and what officials acknowledge is being reviewed. 16 WAPT's Brooklyn Joyner went to get answers today. She's live now in the studio. What you found out, Brooklyn?
Yes, I did, Megan. These brochures haven't been touched, but they do have plans on changing them. Advocates of the park say removing the word racist from this brochure to describe Evers' killer is an erasure of history, but the government says this change is a way to make sure history remains uplifting. Visitors like Dr. Sherelle Barber view the history inside Medgar and Myrlie Evers' home, a space memorialized by the National Park Service.
Particularly Medgar Evers and all he did for Mississippi, but also all he did for American democracy.
Barber says she enjoys showing the space to friends who have never seen it before. But the next time she visits, the brochure that gives details of Evers' life may be edited. News reports say the National Park Service was instructed to remove the word racist when describing Byron Della Beckwith, the man who shot the civil rights leader.
To not refer to him as a racist, even though he was a lifelong member of the Ku Klux Klan, he was an avowed white supremacist. He's also the guy who shot Medgar Evers in the driveway of his own home.
Alan Spears, a member of the National Parks Conservation Association, says they are advocates of all national parks. He does not agree with the potential change, saying it stems from an executive order made by President Donald Trump to restore truth and sanity to American history. Trump says crews are reviewing public monuments to ensure they are uplifting and remind Americans of their extraordinary heritage. But Spears says this is a slap in the face to all the hard work Medgar Evers did to improve the lives of Black Americans, like making sure they have voting rights.
So he devoted himself to making those changes happen. And now we want to sanitize, censor the history that's coming out of the Medgar and Myrlie Evers home, out of those brochures, out of the interpretation that the Park Service might use in order to make people who like Byron Della Beckwith feel better. It's about as ridiculous as it gets.
When I visited the home today, the brochures had not yet been replaced, but Dr. Barber says even if they are, this history will live on.
Is that there are enough people in Jackson in particular and around Mississippi who are going to continue to tell the truth. They're going to, even when it gets erased by the federal government. Angela English, the Rankin County chapter president of the NAACP, said context matters in places like Mississippi where African Americans were legally terrorized and silenced. Removing civil rights history today echoes that same silencing. Back to you.
Okay, Brooklyn, thank you.